What is up, YouTube? This is your girl Killer Rose. Right now I'm at the gym. As you guys know that I am back. I know you miss these kinds of videos and I am so sorry. What happened is that I was trying to be in a protesting movement because of this AI age verification, or as age verification. If you want more more information on this, look into Deep Humor's channel. He would describe all sorts of information about YouTube's BS. I call it BS because there's so many things YouTube has violated. The high future feature that they brought out really depends on how you say things about YouTube. The new YouTube's policy, you see a lot of people don't like it, don't want it, don't care for it, and it's to be honest, oh Jesus, that light is so bright. So anyways, it's so crazy how many people are like looking into this policy, and they're like, this is not what we asked for. What we asked for was to remove all these bots that are down in the comments. And now for me, I have never seen any bots like that, or inappropriate advertisements that you could see for some odd reason. I've seen or heard, like from other people, basically are saying that there's sometimes advertisements that are from Pornhub or from an explicit website that no audience want or care to see. It's like, you're asking, like, a maintenance guy, hey, can you fix this problem? And he was like, okay, yeah, of course, I'll fix this. But instead of fixing, I'll just make this up, like a leakage, he decided to basically just because of your AC unit is going out. That's pretty bad. So he charged you more than what you're gonna pay him. You don't want any leakage because it could damage your floors, etc., etc. But he instead went outside to the side and say, yeah, your AC unit, it's really outdated, but you checked multiple times, it's good until a few years. And then he wants you to have another, a whole new system, upgraded, which you didn't ask for in the first place. I don't know, I just made that up, but apparently a lot of people have to go through this. If you go through car maintenance, it's the same exact single thing. I've seen this or heard this multiple times. Yet another car decided to park in the same parking spot, and with the person that was left already. Like, why there's so many parking spots. It's late. So anyways, guys, so yeah, I basically was trying to be in a movement. 2 weeks I haven't been posting. It was like dead silent from my channel. And I'm not giving you guys a cold shoulder. That's very rude, and I don't condone that. I was trying to give YouTube the piece of their medicine. I canceled my premium YouTube, which is basically where you don't have to see all these advertisements that are unwanted, because sometimes it goes on for a minute or two, and then sometimes you can't even skip the ads as well. So it was so bothersome that I, at that time I decided, the heck with it. I'm just gonna try this premium thing, and if it benefits me, then yeah, I'll keep it, And for YouTube to try to tell me, hey, you should what the hell? Oh, this guy has like a screen mask on the head seat. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Am I gonna get attacked right now by that guy, from the movie Scream? So I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So no, what I'm basically saying is that, YouTube has, trying to reach, like, not me directly, but trying to say, hey, you should reactivate this now. And I'm like, you know what, YouTube, screw you, for one. How can you tell me what I can and can't watch, what I can and can't do, because I don't show you my ID, and then yet you want me to spend a monthly basis to use your app while having to deal with this nonsense, of a policy that you're trying to make and force it upon people, thinking that it's going to be okay. And then, on top of that, just come and try to do a sneak peek of like, yeah, I already know what YouTube Premium is. You don't have to tell me, YouTube. I already know this. I already know because I've purchased it. I know what I was signing up myself up to on a monthly basis payment. I pay my dues and I do the things that I do. And then on top of that, you decided, well, if it's not premium, how about YouTube TV? And yes, that was more expensive than YouTube Premium. And I thought it was $12, but it almost came out to be like $20, I'm not sure. The last time I checked, I was like, man, for I have to pay for something to cancel all the ads and play, YouTube offline, and have it, like, instead of watching it on a daily, like on screen, I could just turn it off and listen to some music, or just listen to some like crime investigation or something like that. If you like those stories, definitely check out EWU. And like those guys, they provide like so many crazy stories. I really do like those guys. So it's been a nice trip, I guess. But I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go on YouTube Premium. If you change the policy and disregard all the age, AI that the UK decided to do, then yeah, I will go back to premium, and I would not go back to YouTube TV. As many channels that you can provide, I'm not gonna spend like $80 or $100 just to get another upgrade, because yeah, they do have increments on what what channels you like to watch. I personally love to watch football. As you can tell, it's September already, and we're gonna be, in football season, the NFL, the big leagues. And yeah, as you can tell, I haven't lost weight. I have gained weight. I did this to myself. It's no one else's fault. I did it to myself. I had the opportunity to do what I gotta do that was best for me, and I freaking blew it. But it's okay. It's okay. I can bounce back, but I'm not gonna do that again. The first thing on my mind is it's just that, yeah, it was disrespectful of YouTube trying to do some bullshit like that. So it's okay, but I'm not gonna spend my money on a platform that is restricting me of watching stuff that I want to watch, and parents just need to do a better damn job of raising their kids. Apple provides restrictions that you could put on to their devices. Seriously and literally. It is your job to look at your kids' stuff and just say, you know what? You've been saying this and that and this and that. You've been looking through these things. You know, this is not, you know, we trust you on this device. And then I've seen one video about this, I think it was this, you know, this child who wanted a phone, you know, and of course the parents like, well, we do not want to give our child an iPhone because we are concerned that she might be addicted of that phone and it's just going to cause problems down the road. So we will just instead provide her you know, a landline, a home phone that she can use. And they have another, you know, daughter, and she used that as well. So make sure you have your optional route on giving people or your children, you know, you know, say like, you know, yeah, there's, you know, I remember that I'm like, like an iPhone is not cheap, you guys. You have to pay $1,000 just to get a freaking piece of plastic that can break on you at any given moment if you drop it. And I'm being serious. You can look it up. It's not fake. You can look it up. I have to pay $899, at least for it. That's it. You know, for some odd reason, I don't know what I was getting myself into. I basically, you know, let my parents did the talking. Well, my mom, really. My dad wasn't there at the time. And so I didn't know what I was signing myself into. And it became a thing where I put a down payment. At least my mom put a down payment for me. But because the phone is in my name, I had to pay it monthly for a phone that's, I don't know, it's not as equally as important as a car is. And so I wouldn't mind having to lose a phone for 6 months or so just to save up and buy the phone cash. And yes, it is a piece of plastic as a cone. It's not, you shouldn't have to go to debt over a phone. And so I call it debt because I pay monthly basis by it. But yes, phones are freaking expensive nowadays. Now, if you want something that's pretty cool, I say freaking go to Walmart and find a flip phone. And I'm not talking about those fancy flip phones that a lot of people use that have like YouTube and stuff like that. I'm talking about the ones that only have phone and text and that's it. And then you get a cheap provider, because my monthly bill is freaking expensive for one. $90 a month just for me to use my phone. And yes, it is so draining. It is so freaking draining when you look back at your finances. But yeah, I cannot fathom of platforms trying to tell me what I need to do and to provide my ID just to prove I'm an adult. Like, really? The internet should be for free for everyone. And if their parents cannot manage the internet, they shouldn't have gotten it in the first place. They should just say, you know what? By the age of 18, if you want to have your own phone, your own device, by 16 years old, you will have to have a job and you have to buy for your own stuff. Now, if you buy a phone, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. But when I tell you to do the chores, you better do it. And now, and you don't have to, say it like that. Give them tough love, but love them first. That's the most important thing. I don't know. I don't have to tell you guys. You just have to basically put your foot down when it needs to be put down. And so it's like, it's insane how you have to basically hold a grown man and a grown woman hand and say, you know what? Hey, Let's all, raise your children. Let's all do it. And I'm like, no, I'm not getting any for this, and I don't care. I have my own life to deal with. I have my own life to worry about. And now when I'm going with this, shoot, I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. All I just want to say is that I'm back. I'm here. If you like what you see, please give a like, comment, and a subscribe. I'm just so done with these type of people that have to freaking ruin every single thing. It was so good. I don't know why, but it's just like, like people just not, just need to stop complaining about every single little thing, you gotta like take in charge. That's what a parent should do. Take a charge in their children's lives. Stop babying them. Stop telling them stuff that's not even true. Say, you know what? If you like a sport, definitely do your research. If you want to be in it, you gotta learn what it takes to be in that sport. No one's gonna hold your hand and tell you, go over here. They're gonna direct you what to do, and then they expect you to do it. Yeah, you will get trained, but at the end of the day, there's always gotta be work to be done. And no matter what circumstances you have, no one is gonna tell you, why you should do this. But how you should do it is based on you. And now, I'm gonna do my thing. And that is going to the gym, because I messed up on my eating habits. I did not get off of my ass like I should and go to the gym that I like to go to. And it is a terrible thing, guys. Do not do what I do. Don't say, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Because I care. Deep inside I do. And I was like stomping my feet, telling me to go, because I made so much progress. I was like in a verge of losing the fat off of my stomach. Like I was becoming lean and clean. But yeah, to put it softly, guys, I'm back. If you like how I talk, how I'm being real with stuff, I mean I've seen the comments before, and I like that. That's just how I am. I tell it like it is. Because if no one's gonna tell you anything, how would you know? If no one's, you have to learn these tough lessons yourself and bite it. You gotta bite the bullet. And now, if you don't know, it becomes hot, It's just like, I don't know how to explain this to you, but once you bite the bullet, that bullet's gonna burn, your teeth and gums so much that it's gonna just leave a mark. That's how it is. I mean, for me, I had to learn things the hard way, and I gotta learn things so much in a shorter time frame. So, time frame. I have to learn both ways. I have to learn, if I don't know something, I would have to research this myself, or talk to someone directly that knows this, this particular thing. They might have more knowledge than me. I could say, hey, so-and-so, how can I trim fat? Well, Rose, the way that, that you describe yourself today, you need to stop sitting on your ass and start going to the gym. You knew what you were supposed to do, but didn't do it. Do not make an excuse yourself, and do not point fingers. You know what you were supposed to do. You had the time to do it, and yet you still failed at it. And I know. And so, advice only comes and goes. No one listens, and some do. You can only give so much to people, but they have to do it themselves. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize. Until it's too late. Do not wait until it's too late. That's one thing I have to give some advice to. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit later, probably tomorrow, because I messed up, guys. I messed up on my workouts, so I gotta do this quick because it's late. By the time I get out, and yeah, I don't know, my mom's gonna be bothering me. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.